Hello, friends. Welcome to the Do Not Get It Right session with Sawan Kumar. And in today's Do Not Get It Right with Sawan Kumar, we will be talking about do not invest in gold, do not get it right by investing in real estate, or do not get it right by investing in some stocks. Why am I saying so? What makes me say so? This is really interesting. All through the life you must have heard, you must have listened to people, the most knowledgeable people whom you know. You would have heard of them investing in stocks, in gold, in real estate, and making a lot of money. And that is what you start doing. You start following them. But we forget a lot of things. We forget a lot of investment principles. We forget when those successful people started investing. We do not see what made them start investing. We just blindly follow them. Okay, Warren Buffett is investing, so even I should be investing in stocks. So if that particular person who I see as a very successful person is investing in stocks and making a lot of money, so even I should be investing. So we just try to follow blindly somebody, something, or maybe because some banker or some investment guy or some broker suggested me that I should be investing there if I want some good return, and I just go and invest that hard earned money, that piece of the money that I have earned after working so hard. I just go and invest without even doing the necessary analysis, without having a good understanding of what I am doing, where I am doing, what companies I am investing in, how it is going to fluctuate, and things like that. Without studying anything, we just go and invest expecting some good returns. And the worst part is that even if you end up making some returns, those returns are so small that it is not going to make up for the amount of risk you are taking by investing your capital to grow somebody else's business, to grow somebody else's money. That is what you are doing. You are putting in your capital, you are putting in your money, you are taking the risks, and somebody else is enjoying the benefits, keeping you at risk. That is the entire investment scenario is. And the worst part is, we very often do not understand one small thing. This is about ourselves. The moment we complete our basic education, we get a degree or we get a certificate, we would have heard saying a lot of people saying that I know everything, I do not need to learn new things, I do not need to know new things. Have you ever heard a salesperson saying that he needs to get a training? Have you ever seen an operations person that saying that he needs to know more about what he is working? He needs to get trained to be better with his work. Very rare. That is very rare that we hear people say talking about training, and people talking about upgrading themselves, people talking about upskilling themselves. This is a very rare thing that we see. And you know what? Why I'm talking about this, about the training and about the upgrading of the skills? Why am I talking about these things? Because this is one place where you should be investing in. Yes, this is one place that you should be investing your money, your time, everything in. Not on SIPs, not on mutual funds, not on stocks, not on real estates, nowhere, but on yourself. Yes, the most important thing is the time and the money and a lot of energy. You have to invest a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of energy in yourself to upgrade yourself, to improve your life, and to improve your business. If you are into some business, you should not be going and investing in somebody else's business. This is your money, this is your business, and you should be investing in your business all the money that you earn. And you think that you should be diversifying. This is something that investment bankers and those brokers and those commission agents tell us that we should be diversifying in our investments, we should be having so many places where we put our money in. That is because they earn money out of that. But what you have to understand is, you have to completely focus on one thing until and unless there is no scope of investing more into that particular thing. Even the richest of the person, be it Warren Buffett or be it Jeff Bezos or be it Elon Musk, they keep investing in themselves every single day. They keep upskilling themselves, they keep learning new things, getting trained, they read books, they study books, they do all of these investment exercises much more than what we average people do. They are the richest person. They do not need to do anything for their entire life, and they won't be able to spend whatever they have earned, but they still keep upskilling themselves, they keep getting trained, they keep reading books much more than a middle class person who is living paycheck to paycheck. Sorry. Who A middle class person who is living paycheck to paycheck, who is not even having enough money for the next month, he thinks that he does not need any kind of training because he knows it all. But the richest person on the earth, go and speak to them. Speak to the most successful people who you have met. They will tell you that they do not know anything. They need to learn. They need to know new things. They need to learn. They need to read a new book. That is how their thirst of knowledge, their hunger of knowledge is. When I started reading books, that is one way of investing in yourself, investing a lot of time in yourself. Once I started reading books, I understood how less my knowledge of everything is, how big the world is, and how I can improve myself massively. How many things are there around the globe to learn and to know. Until I was investing time, until I was investing money, I started taking training programs. I started, in place of investing some money on some stock, I started buying training programs for myself. I started taking those training programs, the virtual training programs, the live training programs. I started getting trained, and I do that every single day. I get up in the morning, I read books, I listen to some of the training programs, I learn, I listen to people who I consider myself, my coach, as whom I consider to be my mentor. So I listen to them, I learn from them, and I learn every single day because I believe that I don't even know 1% of what is there to know and learn. But the less knowledgeable people, those middle class people, think that they have done everything that they could, and now they should be investing and diversifying their money, a few lakhs or a few million rupees, and they want diversification. Whereas the biggest investor, or the richest person, is putting all his money into one place. So understand the idea of investing in yourself, be it time, or be it money, or be it a lot of energy. Invest a lot. Invest, keep investing a lot of time and money and energy in yourself every single day, every single minute, every single hour. And why I say so, there is another reason to it also. Now see, there is a tax. If you are a businessman and if you are really worried about taxes, try and understand this. If you have made $1 million from your business, and now you want to spend that $1 million and you invest it somewhere, right? So when you invest that $1 million, means that $1 million is your profit, and you are investing it somewhere. So you are paying about 30% of taxes. So you would only be able to invest $70,000, right? So you are already at a loss of $30,000, a 30% negative return. You are starting with a negative return of 30%. Now when you go and invest, you might be getting maybe 10, 12, 15% of return. That is the best thing that you could get. So you are starting negative, and even if you get 10, 12, 15% of return, will you even ever be able to come back to the 100% mark? That is really difficult, and that would take a lot of time. Vice versa, if you do something else, that is, if you spend that same $1 million, spend that same $1 million in educating yourself, in upgrading yourself, in training yourself, or upgrading your business, that is a business expense that you are doing. That is an investment for you, but an expense for your business. So you are putting in the entire $1 million back into your business without any taxation, without any form of extra charges. Like if you invest in a mutual fund, apart from the taxes, there would be a lot of charges on commissions and everything. So here, if you are investing $1 million, you are 100% investing that money, and the return that you would get would be huge. You know, huge. You can't imagine the kind of return that you would be getting back. So why on earth do you need to invest in stocks? Why on earth do you need to invest in somebody else's company when you have your business to invest in? It needs a lot of money, it needs a lot of time, it needs a lot of attention to grow, and it has unlimited potential. Why on earth should I be going and investing or putting my money somewhere else in somebody else's pocket? If it's my money, I am taking the risk. The profit should be mine, not somebody else's. I should not be going and giving it away to the government or to anybody else. The profit is mine. I will be taking home the 100% of it. I just need to figure out how. An investment in yourself, investment in your own business is one way of doing that. So, how was this Do Not Get It Right session? Did you like it? Did you love it? And if you did, do let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, any queries, feel free to ask me. And if you did not like the session, or in case you do not agree to what I said, do let me know. We will figure it out together. And I, Sawan Kumar, make makes a promise that I will be there to help you with everything in your life to be successful. Let's grow successful and be successful together. Yes,